No one embodies the joy of holiday baking quite like our next guest. I mean, truly, this is the most pleasurable thing we will do all year. And we just had Jimmy Fallon here, okay? Here to share a classic treat is founder of Milk Bar and the author of the new cookbook, Bake Club. Please welcome Christina Tosi.
Hi, Mama.
How are you?
How are you? Happy holidays.
Yes. Happy holidays. One of my favorite moments on this show was when I got to go to your bakery and we baked together, and it's still a thrill for me.
I mean, headscarves and all.
Headscarves and all.
You became a milkmaid.
That's correct. I was a milkmaid.
All right, what are we making today? Because it smells so good.
Okay, frosted ginger snap cookies. One of my go-to holiday cookie recipes in the new cookbook. And it starts like all good cookies do, with butter.
Butter. Okay.
And then sugar. So regular sugar, light brown sugar, and molasses is what's going to give these ginger snap cookies like attitude, holiday attitude.
Just so you know, we just did a story about how actually healthy all of these things are, like molasses, ginger.
It's good for the belly.
Yeah, it's good for the belly.
Good for the belly, good for the body. Mark,
Mix it.
Get in there, babe. Are you the baker in the household?
I am not. No.
Look at you, though. But you got the muscle.
Yes, he is.
Mark's
so
got his task. So you're going to cream the butter and the sugars together. We say roll up a sleeve. A great cookie recipe for me is a one-bowl wonder.
Yes.
Minimal dishes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So Mark's got the butter and the sugars going, and then we're going to go to dry ingredients town. So fun fact about this cookie, no egg.
No egg.
It's going to get nice and flat, chewy or crispy, depending on your energy.
So your kids could eat, they could lick the
100%.
spatula.
I mean, or the adults can and feel really great about it. So all-purpose flour, you got it, Mama.
Keep going.
Baking soda, look at her, she's already taken charge, I love it. And then what's gonna give this ginger snap cookie heat and spice, ground ginger, ground cinnamon.
Yum.
And then for me, a great cookie recipe always has salt, right?
Yes.
A little edge, a little energy.
Salt.
And then you ready for my secret cookie?
Yeah, what is it?
Ingredient, milk powder. Non-fat milk powder. So we're gonna add it into this cookie. It's gonna give it a depth of flavor and a chew, but I swear, add 2 tablespoons of milk powder to your favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe, whatever it is you got. All your neighbors and your friends are gonna be like, what?
I know.
What did you do?
What did you do?
Tell me the secret, milk powder.
I told you know, some of the things you bake are the most important and essential eating experiences of our lives. Your crack pie. If I want to make someone happy, that's it. That's it. Crack pie.
Gooey,
It's not made, spoiler alert, it's not made with crack. So you can serve it to your friends and family.
Nope, it's just insatiable. Mark, you did an incredible job.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
Look at you, Mark.
Look at that.
The dough comes together. Baking sheet. I like a nice non-stick baking sheet. You can grease it, parchment, whatever you got. She's at the ready. So you're gonna cookie scoop it about 2 tablespoons. You can use a dinner spoon if for some reason you don't have a cookie scoop at home. It's a cookie scoop or an ice cream scoop, depending on what you're using it for. And then these cookies, they look like mounds, but you're gonna put them 1-2 inches apart from each other. You got it, Mama.
I'm sorry.
And these are gonna go in the oven. You're doing great. Listen, you can't mess up baking this holiday season, okay? Baking is easy. It's about demystifying the baking experience.
As long as it tastes good.
That's it. And then our oven's up to 350, so we're gonna pop these babies in 8 to 10 minutes.
I'm making them way too good.
No, you're good. But can I tell you my favorite cookie tip? Because people do get stressed out for holiday baking. I take the new recipe in the cookie household. I do something called a tester cookie.
Okay.
Here's what it is. Rather than bake all of the dough at once if you're uncertain, you just bake 1 tester cookie. And you save the dough or you snack on it while you're waiting. And that lets you know, is my oven temperature at the right place? Is it the right time? Are you a crispy household or a chewy cookie household?
You can adjust after the fact and not ruin the whole batch.
And then you get to eat the cookie dough.
Any tips for sticky type dough?
Refrigerator. If you've got sticky dough, it's really just because your butter is a little bit warmer than it needs to be. Pop it in the fridge or freezer, and that cookie dough will firm up. Oh wait, I'm missing one. And then you'll be good to go. Bake that tester cookie.
Bake the tester.
Adjust as needed, and then go. But Mark, you're up, babe.
I got it. That's the oven, right?
8 to 10 minutes, 350.
Gotta point him in the direction of you. All right, okay, we're gonna take a commercial break. We're gonna put on the finishing touches when we return. More with Christina Tosi. Stick around. We're back with baking extraordinaire Christina Tosi, and we are making the frosting for our ginger snap cookies.
Let's do it.
Okay. Best way to make a glaze, confectioner's sugar, and a little bit of milk.
That's it.
That's it. This
That's
is like
the
just
whole
a
thing?
nice glaze. You can add your favorite flavor or liquid in place of milk, a grape extract, maybe a juice. You could do a little cranberry glaze and do a cranberry glazed ginger snap cookie.
No, but I like
this
it your
way.
way.
It's at. Look at you go. I'm going to give you a little bit more confectioner sugar. And the best part about a glaze is if you want to make it thicker, you add more confectioner sugar. You want to make it thinner, you add a little bit more liquid. That's how it goes time and time again. And then once she's nice and smooth, I'm gonna give you a little bit more confectioner sugar. Look at us, we're mad scientists in the kitchen.
This is why I like baking with you. It's a very relaxed environment.
It's fun. Baking's meant to be fun and unfussy. Now,
how do you glaze these?
Okay, so you literally just top of the cookie down, top in, literally.
That's it?
There you go. And you can dunk it as much or as little as you want.
That
and then
smells
here's
good.
the one thing you have to have conviction when you flip it.
So dunk
Boom.
and flip.
Dunk and flip.
And
there you go.
flip.
You got it, Mark. Flip of the wrist. You
Love
got
it.
it.
Yeah, Kel.
Wow, that's a
And
nice
then
glaze.
in cookie land, you can either let these frosted ginger snaps sit till they set and that glaze gets a little firm, or you can eat it fresh,
or
honestly.
chewier.
And so what is, like, what's the trick to chewier versus crispier?
Honestly, it's that oven time. So if you want a crispier cookie, leave it in the oven for another 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
If you like it chewier, pull it out 30 seconds.
We
I'm
like
a
them
chewy
chewy.
gal.
Yeah,
I'm a
we're chewy
gal.
too. Okay, so teach us your hot chocolate trick.
Okay, hot milk, cocoa powder, and chocolate chips.
And chocolate chips.
And chocolate chips. That's going to give you depth of flavor and a little bit of sugar because you got to get it
love
sweet.
that.
And you whisk it together really just until it dissolves.
And then
I know,
you make
here
sure
she
you
goes.
splash
Wow, that
everyone.
smells
But I'm a
amazing.
big believer, Bake Club hot chocolate is a combination of cocoa powder and chocolate.
It really smells
Because you
so
want both
good.
the acidity and the depth of flavor, but for me, I like the viscosity, the roundness, the richness
viscosity.
of a hot chocolate, right?
Ooh,
Not
I know what
watered
you're talking
down.
about.
Can you just move into our studio? Is that asking too
And
much?
then just until it's dissolved. And Kel, I heard that you're a milk chocolate gal,
Yeah.
which doesn't have to be semi-sweet.
Yeah.
It can be any kind of fancy or unfancy chocolate
Yeah.
you want. And you can personify these. So there's candy canes if you want to go like peppermint mocha.
Yeah.
Nice.
Some mini marshmallows.
yeah.
Maybe your hokey. I feel like Jimmy would do
Yeah,
a
Jimmy
straight
would
up
do
Peeps,
that one.
right?
Yep.
He's a Peeps guy.
Now, can you freeze these?
You can freeze them. Y'all don't have to do all your holiday baking fresh the day it needs to go out. These frosted ginger snaps freeze amazingly well.
Can I just
You
try
can
one?
try it.
I've been really good about not
You
waiting.
can stack 'em. Oh. And go.
All right, let's take a
I
sip.
also got you peppermint bark cookies,
It's a yes.
candy cane, pretzel, peppermint bark cookies from Milk Bar, peppermint snaps from Milk Bar. We got the whole peppermint, hot cocoa,
You're
ginger
the
snap,
best.
holiday theme going on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Today's recipe is on our website and in Christina's newest cookbook, Bake Club, available everywhere books are sold. We'll be right back.